Now 39 minutes after. Phil Collins has had hit movie songs before, Separate Lives from White Nights and the title theme from Against All Odds. But what makes Two Hearts and his #1 smash, Groovy Kind of Love, very, very special is that they are the hit Phil Collins movie hits from his first movie where he stars in Buster. He plays the real-life Buster Edwards, who is a small-time English crook who pulls off a big-time train robbery in the early 60s, and then he decides to lay low for a while in Mexico. And in this scene that you're about to see, he says goodbye to his wife, played by Julie Walters.
I don't know, with a bit of luck in a couple of weeks, I'll have the bank accounts operating, and I'll find out what happened to that 20 grand. I'll get the new passports, I'll get the tickets, and then I'll send for you.
Buster, come on, it's getting late. They'll go without you if you're not there.
Buster, don't go. I'm frightened. I love you so much.
Look, listen to me, you old bag. I've been shut up with you for 24 hours a day, 7 days a bleeding week, near enough. Got most men would have throttled their old ladies by now. You want to know why I haven't? Because you are the best bloody thing that's ever happened to me.
Oh, and Phil is with us this morning. Oh. I like Julie Walters, too.
She's a fantastic actress. She was great fun to work with, great fun.
All right, you did this part in Miami Vice. I remember that, which was supposed to be a little part, and then it grew into a bigger part. But this is the first time, this is a starring role. What was it like? How'd you feel when you saw yourself up there on the big screen?
Well, it was probably the most enjoyable thing I've done, to be honest. I mean, obviously, some of the albums, you do, that's great too, but because this is so different, it was very exciting to go to work every day and be asked to do things I'd never done,
What was it like the first time you saw it with an audience?
Well, I'd seen it in various stages because I was involved in post-production. The director and the producer asked, involved me, which is great because a normal actor would just go on to another job.
But you got into editing and the music, the whole thing.
I just was, would ask what I thought, and I'd turn up every now and again. But the first time I saw it with an audience was the cast and crew showing when they have, the people that are involved in the film, and I thought there was going to be about 50 people. And I went to the cinema in London on a Sunday morning, and I went up the stairs, turned the corner to go into and there was 600 people. I thought, God, and I was the last one to arrive because I was trying to park the car, and they all sort of, there he is.
You had to park your own car so you could go in and see it, right?
Yeah, well, I drove myself. So anyway, it was very nerve-wracking to hear people laugh because it's a funny film. It's not a comedy, but it's a funny film, and to hear people laugh was very satisfying.
Well, you've done a lot of music videos and commercials. That probably gave you some preparation too. And
yes, not to be scared of a camera, probably. That's the most important thing it gave me. But
plus, a lot of people might not realize that, I mean, you really came from the acting. Phil Collins, he's a singer. What does he do in acting? Yeah. Your parents, they were involved in acting, and they kind of got you into it, right?
That's right. My mum started a theatrical agency for kids, which she still has now, 25 years later. And I did some things between the ages of 14 and 17. Some of which I really enjoyed, like The Artful Dodger and Oliver, which was the first thing I ever did, which was great. I did that for 7 months. And
that's a great thing to be involved with, Oliver. So why'd you get out of it?
I had about a Barney with the director, really. I mean, I had this film, a children's film, and he decided, he wanted me to play it very young. I wanted to play a little older. We fought. He had the last word and wrote me out of the script. So I
left you with a bad taste in your mouth?
Yeah, and I didn't want to do it anymore, and it took me about 17 years to get out.
Until Miami Vice. Yeah. So now you're bitten by the bug. We're going to see more.
Oh, I hope so, yeah.
But that doesn't mean you're going to stop singing, of course. You have another album due out when?
Right. Well, I'm starting it in February. I've written the songs. I'm going to keep writing, but I've written enough. So I'll be recording in February, and it'll come out probably September, and then maybe I'll go on tour. Maybe I will just do another film before the tour, but, it's all, I want to do everything, you know me.
Absolutely, and why not? So we'll be watching. This movie is called Buster.
That's right.
It's good to see you again.
Well, it's nice to be here.
Good luck with the movie.
Instead of being on a
Absolutely, it's much nicer. We get hordes of people in here when you come around. All right, it's 43 minutes after right now.